I'm Robert Montgomery from the College of Agricultural and Natural Resources at Michigan State University, and this is...
My name is Tutilo Mudumba. I'm a graduate student in the recap lab.
We're looking for a three-legged lion called Butcherman. Won't you join us?
Butcherman was part of a coalition of two males in the Delta Pride in Murchison National Park. He was a confident male who ruled for less than a year when he was caught in a wire snare. I was part of the team who helped amputate part of his back left leg, and we all thought that would end his reign. But against all the odds, Butcherman continued to rule his pride despite having only 3 legs. He had a will to go on that no one had ever seen, fathering many cubs and staying as a dominant male for 3 years. Any lion who could remove Butcherman would have killed his cubs and reduced the number of lions in the park even more.
Wire snares are indiscriminate. They are intended to catch antelope for bushmeat, but any animal unlucky enough to step in one can fall victim. Elephants who get their trunks caught in a snare can lose the prehensile end of their trunk, making it almost impossible to feed. Giraffes can lose a foot or a leg and be unable to move around to find food. And even animals who are lucky enough to escape from a snare can be scarred and disfigured in many other ways. Why would someone put snares out in this landscape? Some people who live outside the national park are impoverished, and the cost of meat in the markets is more than they can afford. But those men see no border and many ungulate animals inside the park, so they load hundreds of wires into canoes, paddle out onto the River Nile, and try to enter the park. They risk being capsized and attacked by hippos or crocodiles in the water. If they make landfall, they move along game trails where they risk being trampled by elephants or buffalo. They could encounter leopards, hyenas, or lions, or they could be arrested by national park rangers patrolling the park. All this for a success rate of less than 1% to bring meat to market that carries less than 1/3 the value of domestic protein.
This is the exact type of activity that we're concerned about. We can see 2 boats in the hippo pool, overloaded with men. They're pushing very, very deep into the hippo pool in a place that's very shallow water. It looks as though they're trying to get close to the shore. Why would fishermen go onto the shoreline? It's a very dangerous spot here because hippos can easily capsize a boat and kill the people that are in the water. And so you have to wonder why fishermen would be doing something so dangerous. So we're concerned about this activity in the region, especially given how many lions have been caught in wire snares.
And this is an example of a snare here?
Yeah, this is a wire snare. You'll see on one end it has got a loop in which the other half must have broken off an animal.
Right.
So this is a used tire wire, so it was part of a tire.
So this is part of a tire on a vehicle.
Right.
That has been taken and used for snaring, and this has been broken off, so we can assume that an animal was caught in this snare and was able to get free.
Yeah, most definitely, because this has been fastened hard enough, so this was pulled tight on one end and broken off.
This is how the 3-legged lion Butcherman lost his lower left hind leg. You can imagine the type of damage that would do to an animal when it's pulled tight, constricted around their leg over time. The amazing thing about these particular snares is that while it might look like disused material, this has value. Tutilo has been leading a program called the Snares to Wares Initiative, which takes these snares from the landscape, which can do so much harm for the wildlife, brings them to a village on the periphery of the park, which is called Pakwach, and provides them to a group of boys who were formerly poachers, who are able to convert these into goods for sale in the market. It's a fantastic story of community-based conservation.
We are going to take this very piece of wire, hand it over to the Lost Boys group that are involved in the craft business. And you see by yourselves how this will be turned into a very beautiful piece of art.